Hey guys, this is your girl Urban Chick 1. So this will be a vlogmas video or a vlog, whatever you want to call it, where I go behind the scenes on me and developing my hair business. And one thing I want to say, whoever watched, all the people who watched my last video, thank you. You guys are some hardcore true followers, because that video was boring. Okay, my energy was so low. I think sometimes I don't realize how I can be very soft-spoken. I'm gonna go behind the scenes and what I've been doing to help start this hair business. And I'm gonna show you screenshots. I'm gonna just go a little bit in depth, but we're gonna break it down because this is gonna be a lot of talking. So first thing I wanna talk about is my paperwork setup before I even started even thinking about this business. We're gonna go into the paperwork. Then we're gonna go into my brand, how I'm developing the design of my brand. That might be a little complex because I am an actual designer. I'm currently an art director, and I've been a designer for over 10 years. So I'm going to try to not get too in depth, but we'll get more into that. And then after that, we're going to go into my website and building my website. And then we're going to go into like my plans for Instagram and marketing over there and what I'm going to do moving forward. And the reason why I want to share this with you guys, because if you are thinking about doing the same thing, starting a business here or whatever, maybe what I say might help. We can just, bounce off ideas and you can give comments, and then who knows, maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. I don't know. But girl, we're going to get into some things. Okay, so the first thing, let's talk about my paperwork. So first thing I will say, any business that you start, the first thing you have to do is check to see if the name of your business has been taken or not, because you do not want to get into a case or be sued because they're like, they stole my name. So that's the first thing I did. So my hair business will be called Femi as Hair. I checked the trademark. I wanted it to be Femi Hair, but unfortunately that has been taken. So I went online, there's a trademark website, and I checked Femi as Hair. Already was taken, Femi Hair was already taken, so it's going to be Femi as Hair. So that's going to be the name. So after that, the next thing that I had to decide, do I want this to be a sole proprietor or do I want this to be an LLC? I personally will start as a sole proprietor. Once I start getting sales in, then I will register as an LLC, because the whole point of wanting to be an LLC is so that if anyone gets your product and they try to sue you for whatever reason, you don't want your personal assets to be touched. After I decided in my mind I'll be a sole proprietor, the next thing I had to do was get an EIN number. Now, I needed an EIN number in order to set up a business account. Because they require that. So that was pretty easy. I just went online. I'm in New York, so there's a New York State. I just went online, like newyork.gov, or just Google search EIN number, and they automatically gave me a number after I filled out what was required of me online. And then it's important to have a business account. So any type of money that you're using for your business and any expenses and also any profit coming in, it'll be in one place. So when you get your taxes done, your tax man or woman or person, they can see all the transactions and not see it mixed up with your personal expenses, because then it just gets too confusing and it's not efficient. So I have a business account set up right now, which is good because there are other expenses that I've already gathered over time. Okay, so those are the first things that I would recommend you have is know if you want to start as a sole proprietor LLC, get your EIN number, get your name of your business, and check if it's available, honey. Okay, so those are the first things I recommend. Okay, another thing too. So once I set up my business account, I had to give a address. I don't want it to be my residency. So I actually went and got a mailbox open. That's a whole nother story in itself, but so I got a mailbox open, and that, because I also, when I start building my website, if there's any issues or anything of that nature, you still want to you need a physical address. And then also you need a physical address when you open up the business account. Just for safety, I don't want to give out my personal address. No, honey, we ain't doing that. So I got the P.O. box. Now, the P.O. box I went to, I'm in Brooklyn. I'm all for the hustle. it was actually a barbershop in the back. So there was some fine brothers up in there too. So I can tell the guy, he just set up the whole P.O. box situation in the front. It's like a shipping center in the front, and it's nice, it's efficient. He got all the different types of paper boxes and envelopes you would need. But anyway, and I was like, well, what's my P.O. box? He's like, you are number one. So I'm the first one there. But it was funny because he couldn't open up the box. It was brand new. We was trying to figure out the key, and he was like, come back. He's like, come back tomorrow. The card swipe was it worked, but I didn't know my PIN number from my business card. So I had to come back, but he trusts me. He's like, nah, just come back tomorrow. I was like, yeah, you already got my home number. Like, mama do. Like, so I took my card, I got my P.O. box, paid for that for 6 months. So that's where I'm at with my paperwork. So now let's go into my brand. I'm gonna go onto my laptop for that. When it comes to brand, and I came to this website, this is Etsy, and here you can find different like web banner, website templates. So if you do start a business, you can even purchase these here. And then when it comes to like the brand, it's like the face of the company. You know, a certain brand, they'll use certain colors. It has a certain energy. Like here, they used a lot of pink. It has a certain energy. Like when I look at it, has diamonds. So when I look at this, I think of like luxury party girl. Maybe I think if she's like on vacation. This is for someone who's like into dressing up. You know, it's a certain vibe that you get when you come here. So it's a certain vibe that you get from a brand. Even this one, this isn't for hair, but still, when I look at this is for skincare. I think of high quality, high ingredients. It's like a lot of darks, a lot of like, I really love this actually. I really love the gold handwritten font. It really just gives like a sleek feel. Like I feel like if I look at this and if I was to buy something, there would be like high quality ingredients in their products. So this is what you like when you look at the brand and what makes a brand. So the fonts they use, the colors they use, the type of images they use, and this is what makes the brand. So when you see them, you think, okay, this is custom minted, easy. So that's what I have to think about when I'm creating this brand for my hair business. And to be honest, I don't like most of these templates. So that's another struggle that I was having. A lot of advisors, I'll say, that I've seen on YouTube or online who have been successful in starting your business, they're like, oh, just buy templates. You can buy it from Etsy, you can buy it from Fiverr. But I don't like this for what I want my brand to stand for. I don't like the flashiness because I think of like, I don't know, it's just not my vibe. And this is where I want my brand to be. So this is to give you, this would be more like a branding, this would be considered a branding guideline. Okay, so for designers or art directors, even though I'm designing my website, it's good to still have this because in the future, you might have to delegate work for another designer to do. So they need to know this. So this is, I love marble. I always love marble. I love these new tones. I just feel like this is very clean. It's very elevated. I don't want any flashy diamonds or pink or gradients or glitter. It's just not what I want my brand. Because I want my brand to be more for a career woman, an everyday woman who's like doing her damn thing. She's doing amazing in her career, or she's, you know, just being a boss and taking care of her family, but who also wants quality hair that you can wear every day. So let's get into my website and I'm gonna show you where I'm at so far, okay? So this is my website so far. Now, this will be, I'm gonna launch, like I was saying, June of 2022. So this is, I designed the banners myself. And for this part, I don't like that you can't So it's Femi S here. So this is the website. So I designed it myself. Like I do have 613 here, but I don't want it to always. I don't want the party vibe. Nah, this is going to be for high quality here that you can wear everyday wear. So yeah, this is my website so far. And then I have the first banner, which you can see, $40 off 2022. Happy New Year. Because we're going to launch, girl. And then I have the main, let me stretch this out. So I have the marble in the back. This is certain colors. So it's just more clean, more elevated. Here, you get into the 3 lengths. So I do sell bundles. I'll have closures and frontals. But yeah, I just want more of a clean, elevated look. I'll have this as a club, which will be part of my company. So for leads, if you want to stay in connection with the company where we're at, new releases, I'll have tutorials coming out. I'm also going to have a lace melting guide, which will be free. So this is where I'm at right now. I ain't doing all this yet. So, but I'm just showing you, this is the vibe. This is the brand. With the marble, with the different colors that are going to be used. Now you don't see it too much in the website because I'm still putting the website together, okay? But moving forward, you definitely will see it as part of my Instagram. So here you see, and this is it's my whole name, but here you'll see like the marble, how I integrate it through certain templates, the font that's being used, using a sans serif font, just a more elevated, just clean vibes, no flashiness. Also, I'll definitely have a lot of hair inspiration, so I'll definitely share and give credit to the girls with who are just doing their damn thing right now in the hair niche, just with the lace front, just melt. Yes, so it's going to be a lot of hair inspirations, a lot of reposting and sharing and marketing and just building up the brand. So yeah, this is the vibe, this is the visual look of where I want to go with my brand. Okay, so yeah, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. So let's head on back. Okay, so moving forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on finishing my website, like completely double checking all my links. And then after that, I think I might purchase a course on Instagram marketing. And what I want to do once that is done, of course, I'll come back here. I'll let you guys know I've launched my website and, I've launched the business. I want to officially launch in the new year. I actually really want to launch on like January 1st of 2022 and just start off the year right and new. So, and then I this weekend though, I really want to focus on doing a pre-launch on Instagram. So what I will say this, moving forward, the first 3 to 6 months, I'm not even going to worry about sales. The first 3 to 6 months that I'm going to launch, so from January, February, March. So from March to June, April, May, June, I want to just focus on marketing and branding and building the brand. Once that is solid, then I'm going to focus on like putting money towards Facebook ads, and then Facebook ads to integrate with Instagram ads and really get into that. But right now, for me, I have to stay focused, because if I don't, it's too overwhelming in my head, and it's too much to the point where I will just procrastinate and I won't do anything. And this is what happened. This is what has been happening for the past like 8 months. I've been procrastinating hardcore. I guess it's called imposter syndrome, because I'm like, okay, I did have the website up before, but it didn't look good. So I was just like, I can't market. I can't. And also being a designer and knowing how websites, just seeing websites, knowing how they work, knowing what's visually appealing, what's engaging, what a customer or a potential lead, what would make them want to buy. And I'm like, this ain't it, sis. This is not it. Like you need to go back to the drawing board, redo the site, redesign it, and like figure it out. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna write step by step, website first, then worried about marketing, Instagram, then worry about ads. So I need to set up the foundation solid first before I go out there, because there's been plenty of times I've been on Instagram and I'll see girls with shops, and then I'll go to Instagram and then it's like it doesn't look good, or it's not that many pictures, and then or the Instagram is nice, but then I go to the website and it's like 1 or 2 pictures and there's nothing else there, and I'm just like, I'm not buying from you, girl. I would support, but you gotta get your shit together. So no, so we going to come out with a bang, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do moving forward. Finish the site, and then finish my funnels, and then finish my start launching my Instagram, start marketing, and then we gonna come with more videos here, okay? So that's where I am at. And yeah, give me your thoughts if you have any. Post below any thoughts or comments. So thank you, or girl, guys, or person, thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate the support, and I will come back with a new video very, very soon, okay? I hope you guys have a great holiday, but you're gonna see me soon. All right,